Top 10 Warzone-Streamer caught cheating live. Aber da gehen wir jetzt auf jeden Fall rein in die Reaction.
Since its release, it has been a huge hit in the Call of Duty and Battle Royale community.
Ist das
The
laut
mechanics
genug?
are smooth like most of the Call of Duty's multiplayer titles, but at a much larger scale.
Oh, das war einfach Joe.
And it appealed to the masses, breaking records and.
Das Video ist natürlich auch schon ein bisschen älter, deswegen sind auch einige Clips aus Verdansk. Ich glaube, Caldera auch noch am Start, aber wir gucken mal.
Bringing in players from all sorts
Bisschen
of
lauter
different
geht noch.
genres of games, and for a while had some of the biggest names in streaming
So.
getting on and dropping in with the boys almost daily. Now with all this success, there is a darker side. Cheaters, and unfortunately, some of these cheaters try to take the easy way to the top and cheat while streaming their gameplay. Lucky for us, when
Ich weiß noch, die guten alten
people are doing things they shouldn't
Warzone 1 Rage-Hacker. Das war wirklich geistkrank, wie die Leute reingecheatet haben.
be, they almost always get caught. So today we will be going over the top 10 Warzone streamers who got caught cheating live. My name is LJ, and welcome to Battle Royale Guides. Before I start, I want to say I am not one to accuse anyone of cheating, and that's not what this channel is about. I will be going over the top 10 streamers who were already caught or had enough proof against them that was beyond any reason.
Stimmt, fliegende Boote. Also wenn man sich so zurück erinnert, was es alles für Cheats gab, so während Caldera sind irgendwie Boote in der Luft geflogen, gibt es ja teilweise immer noch, dann sind teilweise, es ist wirklich...
Doubt whether they were cheating in regular matchmaking games or even worse, in tournaments, which unfortunately a few of these guys were doing. So let's get right into it. Starting off at number 10, we got by far the most blatant on the list. You almost can't even really call this being caught, since this person is using every cheat in the book and not trying to hide it in the
Aim quick. Nein.
slightest. He goes by the name of Aim Quick and
Gibt's den Dude immer noch? Also der,
currently streams himself cheating on his
als ob er
YouTube
wirklich
channel almost
komplett
daily.
obvious
I
reincheatet.
found out about this guy by actually dying to him in game, and I saw YouTube in his clan tag, so I went to check it out, and sure enough, I see what's really going on. He has 200 FOV, radar hacks in the bottom right of his screen, and an insanely strong aimbot on with wall hacks, just pulling out every cheater move in the book.
Ist das geisteskrank. Das Problem ist halt, man sieht es ja mittlerweile an TikTok, dass dieses Cheater-Gameplay, die Leute schauen sich das an. Also wenn du TikTok-Livestreams mit Cheater-Gameplay anschaust, die Leute gucken sich das an.
I asked him a few questions in his chat
Completely
to see how
zweiter
well
Account.
Ricochet has been holding up and if he's been trying to make new accounts constantly, and unfortunately, that just isn't the case. From the looks of things, he is using pretty high-end cheats.
Man sieht sogar die Stun-Grenade hier. Man sieht das hier. Dass da eine Stun-Grenade geworfen wird.
So I'm sure a lot of people get banned quick, but for those
Aber ich sag, der hat auch einfach nur gutes
willing
Aim.
to put up the money, you can cheat with little to no worry about making new accounts consistently. It's an unfortunate reality that in any sort of competition, there are people out there that will do anything to get a leg up on everyone else. And whether it is to take the easy way out to win some money or do it for recognition, one
Nummer
thing is
9
for sure,
ist Davescar. Man sieht den Namen nicht, das ist direkt hier unter der
you
Facecam.
almost always get caught if you're doing things you're not supposed to. And that is no exception for this Twitch streamer Davskar. Davskar is a Czech streamer
Wenn ich hier Verdansk schon sehe.
who was competing in the EU Twitch Rivals tournament and was very quickly called out for fishy-looking gameplay by other pros, including FIFA Kill. When you are in a custom lobby and everyone competing is a Twitch streamer, it is pretty rare to see one of those.
Okay, warte mal. Das war schon ein guter Flick. Der Mann hat gute Hände, sag
In a
ich.
custom lobby and
Guck ich
everyone
das,
competing
achtet
is a
einfach
Twitch
wie auf den
streamer, it
Kopf.
is pretty rare to see one of those players
Nee,
cheating,
der
and
cheatet
even
nicht.
worse, being a Twitch
Ich sag, der hat mal höher gespielt. While gespielt.
doing so. After his gameplay
Er trifft halt nur Headshots gefühlt.
was reviewed, it was determined that he was in fact cheating and was removed from the tournament and given a ban. I'm not one to judge, but I feel like the punishment wasn't severe enough, as it was only a 7-day slap on the wrist, and to this day he is still streaming and still a Twitch partner. When it comes to cheating, you can't really be sure unless something very blatant happens, even if they have clips that look very sus. But for Davskar, after he was accused of cheating in the tournament, he then set up a hand and monitor cam after a very long pause and then was playing far below the skill he was playing at beforehand.
Das heißt, er hat halt gecheatet, ist sogar so gut gewesen, dass er bei Twitch Rivals war. Wurde dann 7 Tage gebannt quasi. Kam wieder, hat Monitorcam gemacht und war einfach shit. Es ist
Twitch
so
Rivals has had some unlucky situations when it comes to cheaters in its tournaments, and at number 8 we have another one, except this time it was in the North American region. The player in question goes by Metzi or Metzi B, and he was turning some heads in this tournament. He was a relatively unknown player who made it to the tournament through online qualifiers and was running through a lot of Warzone's best, and after a few sketchy kill cams, he had all eyes on him. The things he was pulling off seemed so good that it couldn't be possible, and a few clips from just this tournament put it towards cheating, and everyone started to win. The tournament was then delayed and his VODs were reviewed, and the Twitch rival staff decided that the clips they reviewed had no explanation other than that he was cheating and was therefore DQ'd. After all this happened, Warzone Pro and streamer Tommy hopped into a call with Metzi to talk things out and get to the bottom of it.
Das
and
war's,
this call
die
didn't
LEDs,
really go
ja.
anywhere. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm not here to accuse anyone of cheating. I'm just going over the people who were caught, and at the end of the day, even though nothing was ever found to fully prove he was cheating, some of the clips in question just didn't make sense and had everyone leaning towards the opinion of him cheating. He is still on Twitch and still grinding.
Man sieht es im Hintergrund so ein bisschen, dass der Aim ist also komplett hoch geht, so mit Air.
So if he was wrongfully disqualified, that is super unfortunate, but the clips that were shown from the tournament were definitely beyond sus. So this is one of those cases that we will probably never know what really happened with Metzi and the Twitch.
Also das Ding ist, anscheinend ist es halt so, dass er wirklich die Clips sind ultra sus, aber es gibt keinen hundertprozentigen Proof anscheinend. Das ist auch wirklich krass, also for real, einige bleiben halt Twitch-Partner. Also das Ding ist, es ist halt immer noch ein Game quasi, da wird halt gecheatet so, aber wenn man halt schon bei Twitch Rivals, also was ja auch quasi teilweise von Twitch so gesponsert wird so mäßig, dann cheatet es halt insane.
One of the biggest red flags when it comes to cheating is watching how a player moves around. A lot of these cheaters will
Bad Boy Beeman schon wieder am Ermitteln unter uns. Ist das geistkrank.
Insane shots and just be aware of everyone's location on the map, and yet their movement is just so slow and clunky. This was especially the case for the streamer Icy Vixen. The Warzone community found her stream because another well-known streamer by the name of Alex Zedra was kind enough to host Icy Vixen's stream to support
Icy Vixen, hört sich ein bisschen sass an der Name.
And help a smaller streamer grow. But it became very clear soon after she did this, it was a mistake. Icy Vixen was not only wall hacking, but also using aimbot as well. And when called out for it, she denied any wrongdoing and claimed it was all skill. Unfortunately for her, it was very clear with her gameplay that it was definitely cheating and was later banned and her account.
Ich will aber auch gar nicht wissen, so speziell zu dieser Anfangszeit, wie viele Leute in Warzone gecheatet haben, sich dann halt so eine Base aufgebaut haben. Weil speziell am Anfang von Warzone, viele waren auch auf Konsole, wussten jetzt, also dieses Cheater-Ding wurde halt mit nach und nach mehr so, durch die Rage-Hacker. Aber wie viele Leute alleine schon irgendwie Walls hatten und dadurch halt wussten, wo Leute sind und dann nicht mal heftig, was Gameplay angeht, besser waren, aber halt wussten, wo die Gegner sind. Und das reicht ja schon aus.
But that's not the end of this story. Stay tuned for the next one on the list because you may be surprised by this one. At number 6, we have Icy Vixen's boyfriend, Bearded.
Das kann nicht sein. Das kann nicht sein. Also, sie, Icy, der Name ist bodenlos, Icy Vixen, cheatet als auf Nummer 7 und Nummer 6 ist der Freund Bearded Banger und cheatet auch.
Banger, who was also cheating live on stream, and what's worse was flexing his KD on his girlfriend's viewers and was very adamant on the fact that he has all skill and is definitely not cheating. Like I said earlier in the video, a very telltale sign of cheats is insane aim, but the movement looks body. He was running a circle minimap and a very low FOV, so it just didn't make any sense that this guy was as good as he says he is. After a short look into his VODs, people found it very clear that not.
Das heißt, er spielt ja quasi auf auf PC und spielt aber trotzdem gefühlt PS4 Gameplay.
Only was Icy Vixen cheating, but her boyfriend was as well. It seems like it was a classic case of two people trying to take the easy way into the Twitch streaming world and had no idea how easy it is to spot people like them, especially when they're cheating. Bearded Banger was bragging that in less than a month of streaming he would be getting.
Okay, man sieht's hier am Fadenkreuz. So, das ist schon sehr auf dem Kopf.
Followbotting his account since he was at around 40.
Er hat auch einen Follow-Bot gemacht. Nein. 44k Follower, ist das geistkrank. Einfach Follower-Bots. Auch noch, er cheatet plus, also cheatet im Videogame plus cheatet auch noch beim Streamen.
34,000 followers and his channel view count was much lower than that. Like his girlfriend, he was also banned and his Twitch channel remains up, but there are no videos or streams to be found, so I think it's safe to say that they are both gone for good.
Ist das
I've
geistkrank.
said this before and will keep saying it. If you're doing something you shouldn't be, you will get caught eventually, and sometimes in a hilarious fashion like this. Streamer and content creator by the name of Mr. Golds was streaming Warzone, and his response to his accusations were to tell his chat and anyone accusing him that he is just better than everyone else, and it's not his fault everyone hasn't seen skill like his before. And hilariously enough, as he is saying this, his cheat menu is showing on his stream in the background, and he very quickly realizes the jig is up. He later uploaded an apology video, but I'm going to be honest, most people who do things like this usually aren't sorry they did it, they're sorry they got caught.
Nein. Das ist wirklich. Das wird wirklich immer schlimmer. Der Mann sagt, er ist gut einfach, erklärt das und im Hintergrund kommt.
Later deleted his apology video. I think this may be the case. Hopefully he learned from this and never cheats again, but only time will tell.
What's going on, guys? Have you ever seen anyone playing like this? Like seriously?
Das ist ja wirklich geil. Er sagt in dem Moment, dass er wirklich gut ist. Und er checkt aber nicht, dass man im Hintergrund sein Cheat-Menü sieht.
Have you ever seen anyone playing like this? Like seriously?
Hashtag wurden K98 Spieler.
Huh? Hi.
Und da sieht er hat es jetzt erst gemerkt. Ist das geisteskrank.
Oh my god, man.
Oh my god, man. Ja, 1,8 Viewer, das ist halt das Ding. Man sieht's hier. Natürlich wahrscheinlich da, weil es quasi da gerade auch gelegt worden ist, so. Aber 1,8 Viewer durchs Cheaten aufbauen, so. Ich will gar nicht wissen, wie das damals einfach war. So, wie viele Leute gecheatet haben und bis heute nicht entdeckt worden sind. Also, natürlich soll das jetzt nicht, keine Ahnung, geht jetzt nicht irgendwie um irgendwelche bestimmten Leute, aber ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, dass safe Leute gemacht haben. Speziell, wo die Leute noch nicht so dieses Cheater-Thema komplett auf dem Schirm hatten. Das ist crazy.
In the lifetime of Warzone, we've seen cheaters left and
Ich glaube, den Clip kenne ich.
right. And
Habe
one
ich
of
damals
the
auf
best
Twitter
at catching
gesehen.
them is none other than streamer and content creator Tommy. At number 4, we got Pacesetter, who was caught cheating live on stream in a tournament. The worst kind of cheaters are the ones doing it in a tournament setting to cheat people out of not only a better...
Ah ja, ich glaube, da ging es auch. Das war, glaube ich, ein großes Tourney. Das habe ich, glaube ich, mitbekommen auf Twitter damals.
But also cash prizes as well. Robbing others of their time and money when they have worked hard to get there is just unbelievably scummy and shouldn't be forgiven. Pacesetter was not the most known streamer, but he was known among the pros as a very skilled player in the tournament and wager scene. But a lot of sketchy stuff was happening with his gameplay where he was just always knew exactly what to do and where to push. Enough so that Tommy looked into it and found some pretty damning stuff. Tommy explains it better than I, so I will...
Okay, Tommy hat hier anscheinend direkt den zweiten Mann exposed. Ich glaube...
Okay? He just, listen. We'll listen to this noise in a sec. That is the noise of a follow that he thanks after my message that has come through. Okay?
Okay, links unten von ihm aus anscheinend sind die Follower-Alerts, beziehungsweise sieht das dann halt.
Now watch. He clearly just read it because that was a long ass read. Clearly just read it. Ready? Guys. Okay? He says he's tabbed out to go on music on his left monitor. His left monitor, bearing in mind, his eyes stay forward. He's tabbed out. He doesn't play any music. So if he was gonna fucking play music, he would put music on. Look, you ready? Turning everything off real quick. Eyes don't move. Eyes don't move. Now he turns left to the fucking left monitor. His left fucking monitor. This is cheating. By the way, caught him red-handed.
Another Call of Duty wager kid caught in the act, and funny enough with...
Okay. Ich glaube, ich habe das damals gesehen. Das heißt quasi...
Red-handed.
Es geht, glaube ich, so... Die Erklärung ist ja nicht so ganz gut, warum man ihn jetzt erwischt hat, so, aber es geht quasi darum, dass er oft woanders hinschaut, so, als dahin, wo er quasi die ganze Zeit behauptet, dass er hinschaut. So, was haben wir als nächstes?
And funny enough was exposed by himself. In a Vanguard 2v2 tournament, Kenji was asked to...
Ich glaube, den Clip habe ich auch damals. Das war relativ... Ich glaube, mittig von Vanguard.
on a monitor cam where
Das ist
he did so,
geisteskrank.
and I guess he forgot the webcam is going to show his quote-unquote stream-proof wall hacks, and you can clearly see white boxes through the walls where his enemies are.
Nein. Man sieht einfach die Gegner. Ist das geisteskrank.
This player was well known in the wager scene, and I guess he's been pretty suspicious for a while now, where he would go down in a game and then all of a sudden be playing out of this world and knowing every route and always making the right play. So this clip definitely shows exactly why.
Digga. Also ich frage mich halt, was die Leute dann auch, also wie schafft man das, dass man so exposed wird? Also wir haben ja mittlerweile gesehen, dass man dann auch trotzdem cheaten kann und quasi die Moni-Set, also die Facecam-Settings so machen kann, dass es quasi nicht auffällt. Aber wie schafft man das? So, er spielt ja wahrscheinlich auch um Geld da in dem Zeitpunkt.
There is something just so satisfying when a cheater
So, die Nummer 2.
which seems to be a common thing
Wait.
among these people. Mr. Pixel is another streamer who is
Mr.
catching the eyes
Pixel?
of many with clips that were unexplainable and could only be the result of having cheats installed. Mr. Pixel, of course, denies all of these accusations. He had multiple accounts and all of them having very suspicious numbers, and Katie's reaching numbers like 28 plus, which just isn't possible to any player, even a pro. Unless you're cheating, which he was. When he was being accused in his chat and asked to press something on his keyboard, and in a mocking way he...
Nein. Also er wird quasi von seinem Chat aufgefordert, eine Taste zu drücken, was er nicht weiß, was dann passiert.
presses it, and that's all we needed. When he did this, in the blink of an eye, a menu popped up, and it was all we needed to prove this guy wasn't legit. As if the numbers on his accounts weren't enough, the cheat menu popping up on stream was the nail in the coffin. And finally, at number 1, we have possibly the most controversial player on this list.
So. Shifty.
In the past few weeks,
Shifty TV. Den Namen kennen wir ja mittlerweile. Es gab lange Zeit, also der Mann hat in Warzone 2 das World Series of Warzone Finale mit Sage und Biffle zusammen gewonnen. Auf einer LAN. Gegen 150 andere Pros. Auf einer LAN, wo direkt auch von Call of Duty gecheckt wird, dass da nicht gecheatet wird. Und der Mann hatte solche Probleme während Caldera, dass er cheatet.
well, but some think he's legit. I for one don't want to add to the fire when it comes to cheating accusations, as I did say I don't want this channel to be that, but some of the stuff this guy has done is just it's almost unexplainable. He has better aim on controller than most COD pros, and it doesn't look natural. I think the most damning clips are the one when he has an SMG and has perfect tracking on people flying in.
Also man muss halt wirklich sagen, so die ganzen Clips, die man sieht, sind schon insane.
Even with aim assist, that wouldn't be possible for anyone unless you're using some sort of cheat. Shifty recently installed...
Das Ding ist aber, er ist halt trotzdem ein krasser Spieler. Man hat es ja, wie gesagt, in Warzone 2 gesehen. Aber es gibt schon einige Clips, die halt sehr, sehr
The stream caught the attention of even FACEIT themselves, and they replied to a tweet and clarified that FACEIT actually doesn't block cheats within Warzone, and a player would still be able to cheat on Warzone with FACEIT installed. But this information came out after Shifty already did this stream with it installed. So if I had to guess, without this knowledge, he probably ran FACEIT, and if he did have cheats before, he definitely wasn't running any at the time he had FACEIT installed.
Let's watch this guy right here. It's the same guy, by the way. I don't know what happened.
Boah. Das Aim ist aber auch geisteskrank. Das sieht schon ultra sass aus. Guckt euch einfach an, wie das... Boah. Es ist insane. Also, wir wissen ja mittlerweile, dass Shifty nicht cheatet, so. Vielleicht hat er mal... Man weiß es nicht, aber das Aim ist geistkrank. Der Mann ist halt auch gestört, geistkrank gut. Das muss man halt auch dazu sagen.
That is going to conclude this list of the top 10 Warzone streamers caught cheating. I really hope you guys enjoyed and found the humor in a lot of these guys literally exposing themselves. That will never get old to me. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to drop a like on it. And if you want to catch more videos like this, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so that you never miss an upload. As always, I hope you all...
Sehr, sehr gutes Video. Muss ich kurz liken. Kann man nichts anderes sagen. Also es ist insane. Also natürlich waren das jetzt einige alte Clips. Ich bin auch gespannt, wann die nächsten Cheater exposed werden. Wir wissen natürlich jetzt mittlerweile durch die ganzen Videos jetzt die letzten Wochen, Monate, wie leicht es eigentlich ist zu cheaten. Plus wie leicht man das auch verstecken kann. Es ist wirklich insane. Es ist wirklich sehr insane.